What's up everyone, it's Josh here, and today I'm going to be taking you on a tour of my Lego room slash office slash studio. This is where I do all my building, my video editing. This room serves a lot of purposes just because we have a smaller house, and so I have to work with the space that I have. But before we get into it, if you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you stay up to date when I drop new videos. Let's start with the main Lego area. This is where I do all my building. The Butcher of Blaviken was built here. The Star Wars Battlefront 2 scene was built here. And my future projects will be built here too. This is some pieces and sets that usually are stored on the floor if I'm building, but because I'm not, they're up here for now, just to get them off the floor. These bins right here I got from Amazon. I have similar ones that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I really like them, so I ordered some more on Amazon. They're awesome because you can like pull out the parts that you need. If I need, say, like all my gray snot pieces and they're in this bin, I can pull it out without having to take the whole bin out. I just have to grab them from that bin. So really like that function. I am going to be sorting some of my minifigure parts into these bins because they're currently scattered throughout a bunch of shoe boxes and other bins. So I'm going to sort by theme, maybe like, okay, all the completed figs in here, heads in here, legs in here, torsos in there, etc. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do it, but it's going to help organize my minifigures a lot, and I'm really excited for that. I got some plates here for a future video I'm working on, and then some parts here for that same video. And then over here we have the craftsman storage area. This is usually, these bins are for like hardware, but they make a great storage system for Lego too. And I don't have any like rhyme or reason to the storage currently. I tried to kind of group things together that made sense, like 1x1s, 1x3s, 1x4s, 2x2s, 2x3s. But eventually I want to stripe them by like piece type, like all my 1x's in this row, all my 2x's in this row. But I don't have enough of each type of piece to do that yet. So for now, it's just like kind of clusters of similar related pieces. Like all my snot stuff is in this row here. And then like my cheese slips are here. My round tiles and round 1x1s are here. So I have I think I have 6 of these. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And yeah, they make excellent storage system for Lego, like I said, but they do take up a lot of wall space, and like I don't want to stack all the way to the ceiling, so probably gonna stay around this number. I might like line the rest of the wall with that, but then it takes up a good amount of space that I might need for building, so I might just stay with these 6 here and then use maybe these Hobby Lobby Amazon bins for other sorting purposes. I still store stuff in the pick-a-brick cups just because they make great storage areas too, and they look cool being stacked up on top of the craftsman bins and next to the craftsman bins. This little drawer system here is just filled with miscellaneous stuff. So I have like some miscellaneous parts that I need to know where they're at because like it's like pieces I don't have enough of. Like these are all my 1x1 round pieces, round tile pieces with printing on them. I don't have a ton of them, you see, but like as I add to my collection, I want to know where they're at so I can throw them all in this bag. So when I have enough of them, that I can sort them into like their own craftsman area, then I know where they're at. This has some old sets and like pick-a-brick order information, or sorry, set boxes and pick-a-brick information. I have all my plates, base plates in here. And this is a bunch of old sets that need to be rebuilt. I have like a Republic gunship, the 2012 version, the Clone Wars one, whichever year that was, the old Clone Wars ATT, the old droid carrier, this old battle pack cannon that all this needs to be rebuilt. They were all like in my parents' basement in like a window, so they got yellow, and so I was cleaning them with the peroxide treatment, so that's why they're all in here and torn apart. This is the main piece collection area. It's not super well organized in terms of like by piece type or anything. Like, I mean, I have a general system, like all my plates are in here. Like you see all my 1x2s are in here. All my 1x4s, all my 2x4s, they're all in this bin. And then like I have angled plates back here, and all my slope pieces are in here, and then just like a bin of things in bags. So it's like I do have to do a little bit of digging, but they are sorted by piece type at least. So I'm able to find the piece type as long as I just do some digging through some bags, which isn't too big of a deal. It does take a little bit of time, but I generally kind of know where everything's at. And it's just like the nature of the room I'm in and the space that I have that it has to be like that. It's the same thing over here for this bin. Like, things are just sorted in bags again. But I generally know, like, oh, my computer pieces, like anything with computer printing is on in that bin. Like, I have some snot pieces and detailing pieces in this one. A lot of the times I store my minifigures in shoe boxes. So this is just my like medieval minifigures. That box there is my Clone Wars minifigures, or sorry, my Clone Trooper army. And that's generally how I store my minifigures, which is why I got those like new bins so I can store them more efficiently. And then it's the same thing for this bin. Things in bags and bins that I kind of know generally where they're at, and I have to dig through some things to find the piece type, but they are sorted by piece type. This shelf is the things that I need to access pretty regularly. So I have like all my 2x6s there, and I have all my 1x2s there, all my 2x4s in these two bins. So there are things that I use quite frequently, and I'm able to just pull out the bin and know where they're at. And then like I just stack them on top of each other, so it's not hard to get to them. This is a bin of pieces that needs to be parted out still. You see the room of requirements that fell off my desk. I just parted it out for the Butcher of Blaviken, so, well, not fully, but parts of it I stole for the Butcher of Blaviken and decided not to rebuild it. And then my Technic pieces are all kind of just thrown into one bin, as I don't use Technic frequently, and if I need to find the piece, then I just start digging. I know it's in there. Up here, these are the Hobby Lobby bins that I was telling you about. They're pretty great. The better deal was on Amazon, just because of like these were $6 for these bins, like each, whereas I got the same size and this big one for $19. So this would be $12 at Hobby Lobby. So for an additional $7, which is only $1 more than these at Hobby Lobby, I got a big bin too. So definitely the better deal. Good look at this main Lego area here. This area here, this is where I'm building my Lego Hogwarts castle. My wife and I got it for a wedding present almost 3 years ago now, and we want to build it together, but she doesn't like building like from directions. She likes building MOCs, so this might take us a while, as we just started it like 2 months ago, and that's all the progress we've made, like 2 bags I think out of like the 40 something bags. So we got a ways to go before we finish that. But this table usually isn't here, but since it is, we just brought it out for the purpose of building Hogwarts, and since it is, I'm using like the underneath area for box storage and stuff. Eventually, since I do my photography over here on this building table, like I set up my backdrop like going lengthwise here, and then it comes out to here, and I set up my lights over here and over here. I might change that up because it's really crammed, because then I'm standing in this corner like right here trying to take the pictures. But just because of the width of the backdrop, like I can't come out this way. So once we finish building Hogwarts, I might just leave this table in here and set it up when I need to use it for photography, and then put it back like in the closet or something when I'm done. The closet is currently very, very packed with stuff I need to sell on Facebook Marketplace and haven't yet, so we're not going to go in there, but eventually it'll be Lego storage too. Over here we have the Star Wars bookshelf with all my Star Wars books. They're expanded universe books. I love the expanded universe. I have almost every major expanded universe book, starting from the Thrawn trilogy and onward. And I thought it would be cool to display some Star Wars sets on top of that. So the ATT, the two Swamp Speeders, the Republic Fighter Tank, the AT, I think it's RT from the 501st Battle Pack. So just a little Star Wars display over there. I have the wall art that I need to hang still. Haven't gotten to that. And then over here, I have a bookshelf with some Funko Pop, some good books. You see Dune up there. Just saw that a couple weeks ago. Good second movie. Ranger's Apprentice series, always a top tier series growing up. I'm a big reader. We have the putting green with the butter. My wife got me that for Christmas one year. I got the Viking Village over here on display because it's such a beautiful set. I got it for Christmas this past Christmas. I love it. It was such a fun build and definitely deserves a prominent place in the room. And then over here we have the Slave one on display in the middle of a bunch more books. I love books, if you can't tell. I love reading. And these, The Inheritance, the original 4 books, and the Fork, the Witch, and the Worm, they are all signed. I need to get Murtaugh signed when Paolini comes to my Barnes & Noble again. Just some storage. I got that's the photography backdrop stand, and then the backdrop's in the box there. And then, yeah, just some assorted storage, my kettlebell and roller for when I'm working out. And then this is where I do all my editing. So my MacBook is what I edit on. It's connected to this second monitor here. And then these other two are connected to my PC, which is down here. But I can also connect the PC to the third monitor. I need to get a setup where I can connect my MacBook to all 3 monitors and be able to edit on all 3 of them, but currently I just don't have that. I think there's like this big box thing that you can get, and then you can connect I can connect my MacBook to the all 3 monitors and my PC to all 3 monitors. I just haven't invested in that yet, but yeah, so I do all my video editing on my MacBook and my monitor, and then I do gaming and just other stuff on my PC. And I do if I'm working for my 9 to 5, I set that up on the second monitor over here with where the MacBook is as well. And then my iPad is where I do all my sketches and concept designs for my MOCs. I built this desk myself. It's 8 feet long. It's just I forget what type of board this is, but some board from Home Depot thrown on top of 2 filing cabinets. It's pretty awesome. I love big desk. And then last but not least, this is the camera area. This is where I store my camera and my little camcorder. And my wife got the succulent set. I got it for her for Christmas. So that's over here on display too. Lego everywhere. Have some sets, some set boxes stored under here as well. And then just a quick look at the wall art. I got this Star Wars wall here with the anime Star Wars disc plates. I love the anime Star Wars disc plates. I think they're pretty awesome. Need to get more. I have space for it. I could fit 1 or 2 more there, and then maybe 1 there. And I have the Minato, one of my favorite characters in Naruto. I have him on display here. I need to get that DC wall art probably somewhere up here, but I don't know if I'm gonna stack any more things Craftsman bins up, so I don't necessarily want to do that yet. And last but not least, I have my Kakashi wall art. I love Kakashi, my favorite character in Naruto, and my brother got me this display, and it's so sick. I love it. And then my cousin painted this Kakashi over here, which is even more impressive. This little look around. .360-ish view of the room. Yeah, so that's the room tour, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. It is a small space for sure, but I'm thankful to have it. My wife and I eventually maybe want to finish our basement, so that way I can not have everything on the wall, on the wall, on the wall, like it'll give you opportunity to have a table in the middle of the room, and then you can walk around the table to take pictures, to take videos, to build from different angles. But this is what we're working with right now, and I am very thankful to own my own home and to be able to have my own Lego room. Not everyone is able to do that, so I'm super blessed in that regard. So thanks for watching, everyone. I really appreciate it as always. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out when I drop new videos. I'm trying to drop a new video every Monday, so stay tuned. Usually around 4 p.m. is when the video is going to release, give or take, depending on how the editing process goes and such. But yeah, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And then if you really like the tour, let me know what your favorite part was in the comment section below, and hit that like button also. Until next week, guys,